Hello, BB Gangsters, this is Calvin, also known as Homer, and this is my first ever playthrough of Your Turn to Die. And can I say something at the start of this video? It is pouring rain outside. And honestly, for some reason, it's like the perfect weather, I think, to play Your Turn to Die. Do you guys agree? There's something about it. There's something about the darkness outside and the rain pouring down. It's perfect. It's perfect timing. Are we heading through here now? A large door. Through here, really? Are we? They said go upstairs, right? Maybe this is not the right place? Oh, it is. This isn't where the door went before. Yeah, because this was where the main game was. What is this, all the clouds? Well, hey, is this place? It's not surprising at this point. It's just an image, meow. I love Gin being like, look Gin's face. It's just like, come on, guys. We know at this stage. You become such a worn down adult, Gin. I mean, what it probably is, it's days and weeks probably this stage of that kid just having seen the most horrible stuff in the world. But also, kids in general can be very snarky and funny in that sense too. They're very honest with their feelings sometimes too. So, yeah. It's like we're walking through the sky. It's so weird to not have So or Now with us now as well. It's so weird. So we're gonna keep going up, I guess. At the top of the stairs that blends in with the background. Should we go in? Yeah, we're gonna have to, right? We opened the door and entered, so what's the new place gonna look like? It's pitch black, a long passage. Everybody okay? No one falling behind? I'm fine, meow. Hold on tight to the clothes of the person in front of you. Gin's doing some very good lessons here. Is that right? Thought my back smarted. So it was Gin's claws. Yeah, it was touching me where they shouldn't. Sorry, it's Kana. I can see a faint light. Gin, very, very smart there, right? To be like, okay, so you don't lose each other, just grab someone's clothes, you know? What is this? It's like a mound of sand or something? There's a long, narrow stone brightly illuminated. It's hard to judge how far away it is, but it seems pretty big. Is it a grave? Is that a grave? A grave, I wonder who's... Yeah, still, what is it doing here? Yeah, what is it grave? Just a lone grave? No kidding. When you play with people's lives, trying to respect the dead don't mean shit. I mean, that's a pretty good point. Another light came on. It is a good point. It's contradictory, right? The idea of respecting the dead, and that's what a burial is, right? A large box of some sort. This box is even bigger than Kotaro. Wow. Surely this isn't a coffin, a treasure chest? Is it a coffin? It's a coffin. You don't think there's someone inside? Don't be ridiculous. Whose body would it be? I wonder, should I open this thing? I mean, I feel like that's advancing the story, right? Some sort of coffin. Should I open it? Yeah, I feel like that's what it... Yeah, what are they trying to show us here? I slowly opened the lid. What? What? It's a person. There's a person. Is that the scarf? But who? It is. It's the person on the laptop. This guy? Yeah, the person for the laptop. Oh, there's multiple coffins. There's another box now. What in the world? What's going on? What the hell's just... What is happening? So that's the guy from the laptop. Some sort of coffin. Should I open it? Sure. What is happening here? I said that it open. Sure enough, someone's in here. Who's... That's the guy who I killed earlier. Yes. So are these all the people that died in the game? This glasses guy, I've seen him somewhere. Woof. He was on the... Gin also saw this on the monitor, by the way. Yeah. That victim video. Someone died in the first trial. That's right, an axe came at his head. And yet, not a single visible wound, huh? What? It's like they want us to see this, though. A whole bunch of coffins. Do we look at all of them? No way we look at... No way. Inside is a girl with pink hair. She looks about Kana's age. Oh, no. I mean, it's not good anyway, but a 14-year-old... if you really think about it, there's a 14-year-old girl in a coffin there. Some sort of coffin. Inside is a boy wearing a school uniform. Respond if you're alive. Gin. Wait, is it people around the same age as characters we already know then? The same age as Gin as well? Some sort of coffin inside a girl wearing a hood. I think I've seen this hood. What? A girl wearing a hood. Gin's hood? Some sort of coffin. Inside is a woman wearing a large hat. It's a cemetery. Some sort of coffin. A man with blue hair. Is this guy a victim in the first trial too? Yeah, why are they showing us this now? This is so creepy. Why would we need to see this now at all? A stone monument brightly illuminated. Should I check on him again? Look for oddities. Okay. Is there anything of interest? I slowly opened the lid. Are there any places that look suspect? I mean... Oh my freaking god, what the freaking hell? No, what the freaking... Oh, no. What the hell? That was the scariest thing I've ever seen in my freaking life. Big Sarah, what's happened? Get away, the person moved. What? Are they all moving? How? What the hell? That was legitimately the scariest thing I've seen in this game. In what universe is that? Like, you should be put in prison. Oh my god, you're so scary. You're so scary. You're so scary. Please back off. Please back off. Please back off. Please leave. You're so scary. Nice to meet you, Miss Sarah. What do you mean? You're terrifying. Green hair. So it's the guy from the freaking thing, but why? Sorry to pop out of the darkness. Did I start? Yes, you did. This music. What is the? What in the early 2000s action movie is this? Like, it's cool. The gain is really cool on it. You mean you weren't a corpse? As you can see, I'm super duper. So did you enjoy it? I've not enjoyed something less in my life. When I stop recording, I'm gonna be like, wow, that was incredible. What a great scare. But right now my heart is racing. You know? What the hell? Has anyone enjoyed that? The hell's wrong with you? That was effective. That was so effective. So sure enough, you don't remember. That's perfectly fine, though. I'm your floor master this... Whoa, wait, so he's gonna be the floor master. Floor masters, this song is actually sick. I waited for 5 hours in that coffin. It's so cruel of you guys to keep me in suspense. You did that to yourself. Would you not just hear us coming and hop into the coffin? Like, why would you do this? Now, gather closer to me. There's no time. I need to introduce you to the dolls who will be... With multiple dolls? No way. These are all I saw that hood down in the place where they did the experiment with what was his name, with Ranger, right? Right? Oh, you look really cool. I mean, they always do, don't they? All these floor masters. But I remember this, like, the silhouette of some of these characters from the basement, right? From the area behind the medical place. This is a sick design. The hair color is so great. I wish they were, like, good people on our side. You know what I mean? I wish they were, like, characters we could enjoy and adore, you know? Because, like, the designs are so impeccable. Like, look, that's so sick. Like, the bandages with, like, the white hair and the pale face. But with the gray toned outfit as well. You look so cool. Can't stand it. We have to support these guys. Well, fine by me. So, we'll choose my partner. Will we have partners? Partners? We each get assigned a partner? That should be master, you know. You guys are all the supports after all. Hold on, supports, aren't these... I'll introduce you. They're known as dummies. They're the tragic victims who died before they could meet anyone. What? Yeah, the designs are impeccable. They're so impeccable. I wish they were like just people we knew and we could talk to and hang out with and just get to know as like a different personality. Ooh, Sarah, you're just so cute and relaxed and we're on your side. She knows my name. Naturally, they're dolls, so they got the necessary info input in advance. This desecration of the dead. Let me go back home. Who's this? No use struggling now. This time, we'll be having you make pairs with the dummies to take on the game. Pairs? Now, red thread of fate, activate! Wait, what? So we're gonna have to make pairs with the... Oh! So we're connected to this guy? Which again, by the way, design insanely cool. It's like a freaking Yu-Gi-Oh villain. Honestly. It's like one of those Yu-Gi-Oh cards you meet in the middle of Battle City.
The people connected by the red thread of fate are the pairs in the game.
Kid, alright, I'll protect you. I'm Kuromura, you better. Kuromura looks kind of good.
Hey, so Guitar is my master. My name's Mai.
Let's get going. Mai has, again, the designs are so good. Guitar, this is your partner. Sure, that's the right mood to be in. Sure, that's the right mood to be in. This character's so interesting. She looks like a little alien, right? No offense, pink-haired girl. I mean, like, in terms of, like, you know, her demeanor.
Hinako.
Middle schooler or so? Must be rough. This design is insanely good.
Reiko, isn't it? I'm Anzu, a high schooler.
Right. Don't know what's going on, but nice to meet you. I love Reiko's just like, yeah, buddy. Gin will come with me. What, kid? Anyone is worried, what exactly? Yeah, I don't like Gin. Gin will come with me. It's fine.
Sarah, was it? I'm Ranamaru. I'm in high school, just like you.
A high school student. Trade, please. I don't want to trade. He seems cool. In terms of design.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
How nice. Everyone looks like they'll get along. Well, lastly, I'll introduce myself too.
I'm a poor doll killed by the murder Alice Yubasami. So this is Sohiyori. This is the person that they killed. Remember Alice said they killed somebody? Oh my god. Of course, Sohiyori is the name of the past to me now. Seeing as Shin used it as such care, I'm not going to just claim it that name now. Yeah, that's so in a lot of ways. That's okay. So that is the person Alice killed, but how does that work?
Shinsuke, that's the real name of the So we know.
Oh, sorry. So he took the alias of Sohiyori from this guy.
Poor Shin. I'm truly sad.
I don't trust any of you guys, though. I don't hear this whole sadness thing. You have no idea what that did to me, So's death.
Since he's going to die anyway, I wanted to kill him with my own hands.
Yeah, F you. F you, buddy. F you. Honestly. How can you say that? Because again, like, Conan, I'm not trying to be mean at all. Like, it's just like, we can't expect every one of these guys to be good. Like, or like, we look at what happened to us with Ranger and Saflin. Even though Saflin was, like, better than Ranger, Saflin still, like, you know, was enacting the game just like anyone else, you know?
Don't get so mad. You all can't understand my affection.
No, that's not affection. I don't care what it is. You are so scary. Your eyes are so scary. No, oh my god, he's so scary. Oh my god, what is how? Oh my god, and it has obviously that effect of like, you know, like when you look at something like he's like following you around. Oh my god, his eyes look like he's following me. I'm moving my head side to side. I know like people can comment that's an effect of like any picture or anything. I know that, but like with him it's extra scary. Oh, stop it. He's so scary. Oh my god. He's so scary. His personality like so stylish, so an adorable thing to himself sometimes. Sometimes he was like so like what's the word for it? Like dripped out. Like this is not so. But something distinctly different. Yeah, he's terrifying. And it'll be inconvenient without a nickname. Hey Miss Sarah, you act as representative, give me a new name. Midori? You can have Midori if you want. I don't know. Like, is that the canon name? I'll have it as Midori if it's not the canon name. But like, I'd as soon as call you like terrifying scary eyes.
Midori, that's a good name. You sure you want the meeting, Dad?
Sure. Do we? I don't know.
Thanks. I'm glad to get such a wonderful name.
You are so scary. You are the most terrifying character I've ever seen in my life. So how are you gonna make us do this time?
You just can't wait, can you? Relax, it's a very simple bonus game. You just have to join forces to kill us.
No. We just literally, this is your turn to die in a nutshell, by the way. We just agreed to never kill anyone and never have anyone die ever again, and look what happened. What?
You can use any method. Shooting, stabbing, striking, strangling, anything goes. It should be a piece of cake for you guys who've killed a bunch of people, albeit indirectly. Yeah, Midori, you can try and put this stuff on me all you want. Nobody killed anyone in this game. Not one of us killed anyone. The only one killed someone was Alice, and apparently, like, you know, you did the right thing with the eyes you have. Cut the crap. Kill who? And I guess Keiji as well, but I'm talking about in the game, you know? Keiji Shinogi? What? Not? Did it make your heart skip a beat? Oh my god, what they're freaking like... Yeah, he's just an absolutely terrifying character. Even the jokes here are terrifying. Moving along. Moving along. Don't be joking about this stuff. Alrighty. Just moving along. Serious? Huh. I'd say that's a good thing. I can't let myself get caught up in his tricks. I agree. Your target is Midori. Oh, okay. And if they are like a doll of some kind or, you know, then it makes it a little bit easier, I guess. But how does that work? Do people get points? Is it a thing where like only two people or only one person can survive this then? Huh? No, I won't say it twice. Now begins the sun game, the murderer game. I look forward to the finest bloodlust. The reason why like I'm not as like stunned by this is because like I was like when he said Keiji, I already was like stunned, and now when he said like it's him, it's like it's a little bit of an ease off my mind because I thought we were gonna have to kill someone in our group. That's way more of an ease off my mind. Not saying it's gonna be easy to kill anyone, you know what I mean? Even if I had to like, you know, kill Safalin, who was like you know, not a part of our group, it would still be difficult. You know what I mean? It's not easy. When we killed the Reiko doll, it was difficult. You know what I mean? Wait, is the explanation over? We have to kill that person? You alright? Now might have been our best chance, you know. Like hell, who could just up and do that after having sprung on them?
I bet the guy fled to the furthest end of this floor.
There's nothing for it. First, we'll share the information we have with everyone. So we just like got a whole new cast of characters technically just added into the game, just injected into the game. That's actually really like cool. And like here's the thing, while it's terrifying, it's actually a really cool idea to just like because here's the thing, like obviously like the characters we already had were already great, and like there's something to be said about the desolation of having just a few characters left, right? It's a storytelling technique you can use very well. But they also chose to like introduce a bunch of doll characters in year 2, which I guess maybe in the creator's eyes, and I guess in all of our eyes too, it's like a great way to like inject life into the story that we didn't even know we needed.
That's right. He said it's too much bother, and we shouldn't give explanations.
You are so cool. You are so cool. Seems like we should ask them for details, Sarah. Okay, so we can ask every one of them for details, because this is, again, interesting character designs, really interesting character designs. So this is my guy.
Yeah, so it's just Sarah, fine?
Yeah, sure. Excuse me. I'm sorry for coughing directly into the mic, guys. I'm having a bit of cough today. It's not doing good. We're probably running the same grade, so they're both like 17, I guess.
You sure? You aren't gonna come to me later saying you're actually my senior.
I don't think it's the time to be worried about junior-senior relations. More importantly, do you have any info?
I do. It's about these red threads on our collars that connect us. If the people in a pair get some distance apart, their collars activate and their heads
fly off, so we literally have to stay together, no matter what. What the?
Well, actually, that's only us for us supports. Your collar won't activate. So wait, you guys will die?
So only your collar would.
So don't go too far off from me, okay? Let's put our differences aside.
So like, legitimately, if one of these dolls turned out to be a bad guy, all you'd have to do is just run a certain distance. Got it. That's good to know. So if like if this dude turns out to be annoying, I can just get Gin to run away. He's kind of cute, right? He's kind of cute. Huh, you're Sarah Chidoween, ain't you? Something funny, Mr. Kurumada? Sure is. You're just a plain old high schooler. Way to survive, am I right? Straight up amazing. It's thanks to my allies. There's been many sacrifices. Yep. Even if I have, we've made many sacrifices. I've lost countless allies. Don't go making allies, dumbass. Okay, buddy. Go off there and, you know, lift up those coffins for a bit or something. My bad. Forget I said it. Oh, yeah, I really should tell you. Apparently, there's monsters. What? There's monsters lurking on this floor? Monsters. Probably just dolls, really, but it'll spell tragedy if you don't get weapons. You ever been? So it's turned into a survival horror game. You ever been in a fight? Not the violent sort, naturally. Then you have your fluffy mop buddy. Give him hell. Maybe if you give him a good smooch, he'll work his butt off for you, dude. You suck. Go away. No, someone else is going to fight for their life. I'm going to fight for my life too. I see. You're really interesting. Weirdo McGraw over here. Who are you?
My, of course, adorable.
Hey, it's cute little Sarah. You going to have a chat with me?
Not really a chat, I just need your info.
Oh, like measurements?
No, not your measurements. No, I mean regarding the death game. Her eyes are really cool.
If you tell me what your type is, then I'll tell you what I want to know.
Strong people, kind people, can't think of anything. For me, legitimately, any relationship I've ever been in, it's always, and people always say like, you know, oh, it's like, you know, oh, everyone says that. But for me, like every strong relationship I've been in didn't start as like me, like us being into each other. It kind of developed over time with like, oh, like I really like being around you type thing. You know what I mean? That's always been like the thing, right? For me. I guess I would say kind people.
I totally get that. People that treat you nice are the best after all.
Yeah.
But kind people can't survive here, huh? Sorry if I upset you. Right, do you want to hear my info?
Well, it's about us.
Our real selves died in the first trial.
So this was, we saw like stuff about like a different trial they did as well. And we saw obviously the guy with the glasses die there too.
And we were shown the victim video things that showed the moment of our deaths. Let's be honest. It's unforgivable that they would do this to us.
It's horrible. It's absolutely horrific.
So I want to give my all too, and I want your aid as well, Sarah, please.
So I think we maybe have to look at this from a different perspective, do we? This isn't a situation where these are the same type of dolls that a Saflin or a Ranger might be, or a Miley might be. This is a situation where they are kind of like victims too, would you say? That's my estimation of this, like, in my view. Yeah. Okay. Like, because if like, it's also, it is actually horrific that they were made into dolls as well, right? It's horrific that they would already put them in the game as well, but then make them into dolls afterwards as well. That's awful. That's absolutely disgusting. Like, we have to just be real with that. As much as like it's like a situation where I'm like, oh, this is like scary and they're scary and can we trust them? We also understand that like on the base level, like they are victims in this too, it feels like.
Thank you, Sarah. We're not a pair, but let's do our best.
Like if these are the artificial conscience the same as Rico as well, they might be the same as their personalities were before as well, you know what I mean? So yeah, I think just like the Reiko doll was, I think they're also victims too. Hey, Miss Sarah. Are you familiar with me? That's a good question. You're familiar with me, aren't you? No, what are you talking about? Do you know something about this death game, perhaps? You saw my victim video, did you? Just think about it. I'm not the real Hayasaka. I'm a doll made to look exactly like, but you have that consciousness still, right? Just like Reiko thought she was herself, right? Obviously, the organization wouldn't leave me in any memories. That'd be Oh, so they didn't leave you with memories. Is that the same for everyone? Because if that's the case, then it's not the exact same as Reiko then. Is that so? I'm glad you understand. Well, that'll be all. He's already suspicious. So at the very least, they didn't leave him with memories, but we have to like maybe find out if the other people were left with memories as well. Yeah, just a superb design. Really is.
So you're Sarah, right?
Yeah?
Oh, let's be friends. We're about the same age, right? You're judging my outfit, aren't you? You think I'm weird.
Gal, please vouch for me in the comments. I actually said that like the hair and the skirt is really cool. The hoodie's a bit weird, but like I still think the color coding is fine. You know what I mean? It's not too bad. I'm not thinking that. I don't care. I'm not thinking that at all, really. Oh? Yeah, in fact, I like those clothes. They suit you.
Huh? Even if it's just flattery, I'm sort of glad since I just made these myself.
You made them yourself?
It's hard to explain, but I do this clown sort of thing outside school.
So wait, so did Ranger take these clothes from the dead body of this character as well?
Wait, she does a clown sort of thing outside of school?
Oh, sick. I've attended these events dressed like this. So sick. What a scary mask. So no reason to be creeped out already. So she has her memories, it seems, as well. She has her memories. But maybe not of the death game is what they're saying. They might have their memories of like their other life, but not the death game. No, the clown mask is cool. Like, I'm not afraid of clowns personally. I know that some that can scare other people, but like for me personally, I think clowns are pretty sick. Sure, anyway, do you have any information? This gal who just like makes her own clothes and does clown shows outside of school, like that, again, this would have been like my bestie in real life. This would have been my best friend. Let's see. Could I ask you, could I have you ask someone else? Did she forget? It's okay. This character design is also really interesting.
Hey there, Sarah Senpai.
Senpai? I realize it's probably me calling her an alien. I meant it just in the way that like she has like the gray skin tone and like the eyes kind of down further on the face. She's adorable. I want to make that clear. I didn't mean to insult her and be like, "We look like an alien." I meant in kind of just like not in like in a you look otherworldly kind of way. That's kind of probably very insulting. So let's put that to bed right now. I feel bad. I felt bad ever since I said it. And you're like, God, it's not a real character. Yeah, but like also like, I don't know. I like to get immersed in these games, and like I felt bad. I really did. You're not a fan of that? To me, high school students are like adults. You can call me what you like. You can call me what you like, Kanako. Great series, senpai. Glad you're someone who talks sense. Like, they're adorable. I'll tell you a piece of info. The requirement for us being chosen as supports is that we're dead people who never had any contact with your survivors. Oh, wow, okay. I heard 8 people died in the first trial, so 2 of them must have already known survivors. Kana's sister and Megumi Sahara? I suppose, maybe? I'm not a big piece of info, but I can't say it yet. If you just reveal your entire hand, you'll get used as a pawn, right? Nobody likes being used, true. I would never do such a thing. When their lives on the line, who knows what kind of evil someone will do. I thought you know it better than me. She's saying something very accurate, as we talked about, not just evils. We've talked about it many, many times, how, like, you know, Katara's a perfect example of a character who, like, outside of the death game, he is one of the most motivating and, you know, energetic and, like, open and lovely characters. When fear takes over Kataro, he's just like he will literally send someone to their grave, not because he wants to, because he doesn't know what to do. He shuts down and he becomes a different person. So like, she's not wrong in saying that like people will do stuff that they don't like. For example, now, not that it's evil what she did. Again, I'm not using the word evil, but now in the last game, what did she do as soon as she found out there was a way that she could survive? She wanted to make her survive instead, and let everyone else die. This is my means of defense. Don't be mad at me, Scariest senpai. I'm not mad. I kind of think you all are really interesting characters, to be honest. Oh, what was that? This seems to be getting an early start. What? Wait, is this a? Okay, wait. Wait, what? Oh no, I got my mouse thinking this was. What are we doing? It's a monster. I got the mouse. I thought it was like it was gonna be like I thought it was gonna be a physical fight, but it looks like it's a game like discussion thing. That's why you're dead meat. If you don't handle it the right way, you got it. What were we doing? That's for certain, muscle punk. We can't fight against something like this, woof. True. I can't imagine we can do much taking on fair and square. Then put your wits together. We'll all think about it. Pick someone's idea to drive it away. If we discuss it, we might just figure out it's a weakness. Understood. Wait, what? Okay, so it's not. Yeah, I ran for the mouse to see if so I didn't, like, you know, get destroyed. But it looks like it's not that. The monster's just looking this way. Again, what do you think? I'll sniff around to check for stuff. Go with this. Oh, look at him. There's a flaming stick on the wall. Oh, great. A wall torch. Obtained a flaming stick. Not sure about using it as a weapon. Maybe you could burn it if you got close and found a good opportunity. You're kind of violent, woof. So we have a flaming torch. The monster is sizing up its surroundings. What are you looking at? Can we use the flaming torch to drive it away, or is there something else? I'll grab its body and give it a hurl. No, I think it's gonna be something to do with the torch, it seems. Might want to observe our opponent. Okay, let's see what everyone's saying. What should I do? Observe the situation, save game, let time pass. Let's search for something used as a weapon. Sure, maybe? We're in luck. I found a long shovel in the darkness. Obtained a long shovel. Sure seems like they put it there on purpose. So what? Let's be grateful and use it. The monster turned towards Hayasaka. Found you! I've got a bad feeling. Something like this calls for Sokka. Go with it. No, maybe we should use the shovel. I'm fine with it. I'm finding if I got a weapon, okay? Go with this. The shovel? Did that work? That'll do it, right? Did it work? Destroying the helmet with a shovel. That's really something that's so cool. So we combined the fact that she wanted to use a weapon with the fact that we had a shovel already. That's awesome. I mean, my arm is tingling a little. That's pretty cool. And then, oh! Wait, so can we set it on fire now that it's a mummy? The monster attacked Hayasaka. This is no joke. Hayasaka ducked behind the others to escape danger. Can we use this?
Can we burn it? Socking with your fists. Might want to observe our opponent. I'll grab its body to give it a hurl. Should we try socking it first? This is a great sprite, by the way. I really like this character design. It's really good. All the new character designs are great. Should we try punching it now that it has no helmet? Oh, it's electrified. Where did you just punch it? The shoulder, where else? That sturdy armor ain't gonna break from a punch. So it seems the red parts of the body have electricity running through them. So no point in carelessly attacking, but the armor is all because we could observe. Should have noticed that before I punch it, damn it. You've got one big rash. Oh no. The monster's now staring at Anzu. You. Leave Anzu alone, not Anzu! You're creepy. Should we observe what's happening? It's like a turn-based combat game in a way. Keiji looks over the opponent's head to toe. You already know this, but the red parts... Oh, that's what it would have given us. Okay. No! Leave Anzu alone! Lend a hand? Wait, what? Sarah grabbed at the monster. No, it's too strong. It'll just throw me off. Please hang on. The monster broke out of the hold. What should I do? Observe the situation, save game, left fight. So the only thing we have is Kataru then. Can we hurl it away? Look at the size of Kataru, he's so muscly. Okay, so the armor's gone. Not bad at all, pro wrestler old timer. I'm a baseball playing young timer. Now let's think up our next plan already. Okay, this is cool. Okay, so it's no longer electrified. So can we set it on fire now? Its body changed color. Might be our chance. Ah, we have new characters here too. Who's gonna set it on fire? The monster's grappling with Anzu. Stop it. I got it. I'll hide in the darkness and try to trip it. Maybe? Oh my god, look at this sprite. The monster lost its balance and fell over. It actually worked out. It did. Well done. Don't be startled by something you did yourself. Shut up. What matters is I was useful, right? You were very useful. Okay, so now that it's on the ground, defensively trying to get back up. Do we have anything that we can set on fire? Katara seems dependable, so how about we go with him again? What does Kana say? Maybe? Let's see what Reiko says first, though. Kana's bright face there. Hand me a shovel. I'll find a weak spot and knock it down. So it's already down, though. Should we try setting a fire? Because it's on the ground. Oh my god, Kana, please be okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, and now we have a weak spot. Yes! Kana did it. That's so awesome. You can see the bandages now. I'm curious about the red thing on his chest. It's a target for sure. That's so awesome. This is so fun. This is such a fun mechanic. The monster got up. And now we can use Reiko to attack the weak spot, right? It's like a turn-based game, but it's like more like a choose-your-own-adventure type thing. It's almost like playing D&D in a way. Oh, look at these sprites are so awesome. These are artwork, I should say. So she can hit the weak spot. So freaking great. That was so much fun. That's a great mini game. That's a great it's almost to the point where I can't wait to do the next one. Shouldn't be getting back up now. Destroyed the monster. That was so fun. You okay, Anzu? Man, I already love these characters, man. And again, I know, again, it's one of those things where can we trust them, can we not? But it seems like they're also victims as well. You say me, thank you. It's no problem. I was sweating. What the hell was that monster? An obstructor. A doll meant to impede our objective and it will come after our lives. That is so freaking scary but cool. Like, it's equal parts like, oh my god, that's terrifying. Equal parts. Excuse me, that's gonna be so much fun. You know what I mean? Like, what a great idea that like what they've done with this whole chapter so far is like, you know, add in a new kind of villain with the with Midori. Adding in like these whole new host of characters which like injects life into the game that I didn't even know I like wanted. Like, you know what I mean? Don't even know if I needed it, but it's like really cool to have it. And then adding this whole new mechanic, these new scary monsters roaming about the place to add this like really cool like gameplay mechanic that they're trying to impede us like story-wise, but we're trying to like fight them off. And it really felt like we were in like, not only was it just a fun game mechanically, you could like imagine in your mind, it was doing a really good job of describing what you could see in my head. I was thinking of the monster like roaming around, you know, our dude trying to trip him up,
hitting him and then missing, setting him on fire, and the bandages come off. Like, it was a really cool, fun minigame.
It was saying it definitely wouldn't be satisfied until it destroyed one of us.
So it had to destroy one person? Was it really saying that? That ain't funny. After all this, suddenly we gotta use violence. It's Ranmaru. Ranmaru is his name. Ranmaru.
That's why we're cooperating, right? Only our advantage is numbers. Putting our heads together and sometimes having someone risk themselves, that's all we can do.
You were awesome. That little sidekick. Oh, Kana. Kana, you did amazing.
Let's work together, Sarah. Can I really trust you?
We don't want to meet a fate like that either. I genuinely feel like they're like victims, right? Like, I feel like it's a different situation than like, a ranger. You know what I mean? Where it's like these guys are actually like genuinely not... they're also in a very bad place, and it's also really horrible what they've been put through as well. That's the way I look at it. And also, like, you can say, well, Calvin, you're just probably like, really love their designs. That helps. Doesn't hurt. Definitely helps. We know the fear of death better than anyone. Ain't it okay to trust him? Kitaro. It's making me remember that fake Reiko business. That's exactly what I was thinking of as well. Like, it's more of a fake Reiko than it is a ranger thing. I really think this is like a really powerful way of like using your story that you've already established to make us also kind of like feel for these characters too, because I already did in a way, because again, they're victims just like the Reiko consciousness was. And some might say, well, the Calvin's just an AI consciousness, but I also truly believe that if you create a consciousness that's capable of feeling and remembering and having emotions in that sense, and like at least like being able to replicate emotions and feel something in that sense, like just like Ranger was in the end too, you have a duty of care. You know what I mean? I think you always do. These guys ain't just artificial things either, I'm sure. They're alive. Hell, if they ain't cruel though. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying, Kitaro. And this is what's so interesting, as I said about Kitaro, like when he's like backed into a corner and he's scared, he will, as I said, he will sell whatever he can to make sure that he survives, right? But that's not me blaming him. It's just his character. It's who he is. He's terrified sometimes. He's a big scaredy cat sometimes. But when he's like in a more calm position and he's able to think and stuff like this too, he is one of the most motivating and supportive people you could ever talk to. Like, look at this. How would you ever be angry at this character? Look at this character too. Cruel. Well, guess it's fine. The more people, the more fight we can bring. That's right. Just gotta think simple. No use suspecting them for now, I guess.
So let's keep it up, Sarah.
Right, same to you guys. I got like one of the most fashionably dressed ones, one of the coolest ones, you know? So, just saying. Alright then, first up, let's go after Midori. Yeah, this is really great. Really great way of doing this. And really great way of implementing this new injection of life into the story, honestly. Yeah, really creepy start to this chapter already. The appearance of Midori like was terrifying, absolutely terrifying. But then again, as I said, the introduction of all these characters has been really, really cool as well. What do we do from here? Because it doesn't have a move? Oh, it's past here. Okay, that makes sense. We just came in here first. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, I'm really interested in these characters. Like, it's one of those things where, like, I'm not exactly afraid of them. I think the game did a fantastic job of, like, while making us still weary of these characters, they're more intriguing than terrifying, and I want to know more about them. They've also been very endearing in terms of, like, how maybe funny they are, how interesting they are, in some cases how cute they are. So like they've done a good job of like on the base level making me go, I want to know more about these characters. And that eases the tension of like a situation where like instead of me just going all the time like, you know, karate chop symbols in my hands, like trying like foot in the air, kicking them away, making sure they don't come near me, like come near me and see what happens. It's more like a case of me like sitting here going like, okay, I want to see what they're about. I really want to see what they're about for sure. Whoa, some kind of gate. Not sure whether we're inside or outside anymore. The large gate is shut fast. Is it locked maybe? There's like a thing here. Is that like a sheet of paper? There's a piece of paper stuck to the gate. It's got some drawings on it. Oh, this a floor map? So this is the coffin room. There's a gate. There's like a wrestling ring? Well, actually looks more like a boxing ring, I guess. There's an elevator. Okay. How generous. Never got anything like this before. That Midori must really feel confident we're not going to win.
Where are we now, I wonder?
Looking at the map,
It looks like we're in, this is our current location. Man, there's some dicey looking rooms here. But if we use this, we won't get lost. Think positive, Kataro.
Yeah, guess so.
Obtain the floor map. So again, that does show a little bit of confidence for sure. Giving us the map of this location. Like we don't have Goshu. Like Miley is still roaming around, right? We don't have Goshu anymore. We don't have Ranger anymore. Safflin's not on this floor, but again, they're still around the place. Miley was on the first floor and she still like interfered in the second game. So like we don't know what's gonna happen with that as well. So let's go to the wrestling ring. It's a boxing ring, I think. This place. Is it? It could be either or, but wrestling rings traditionally have 3 ropes. What's the matter? It looks like the gym I used to go to. That's creepy as heck, man.
It's just a coincidence. It's just a coincidence, meow.
I don't know. If they're gonna make us fight another monster, then bring it on. I'm not gonna lose one-on-one here.
So it excites your boxer spirit? I was feared as one of the one and only convertible of destruction.
What kind of alias is that? Were you bullied?
Were you bullied? What do you mean?
Nothing. Hey, let's search.
She's saying it's a bad nickname. I knew it was a boxing ring because like and the multiple color ropes is a good giveaway as well. But like wrestling rings can have these turnbuckles, but that's usually in Japanese wrestling. They usually have these turnbuckles, which are really cool. I always found as well. But in American wrestling, you might have the regular kind of like just 3-point turnbuckles and 3 ropes. The wrestling rings are usually a little bit tougher on the back and stuff sometimes too, and they intentionally are like more wooden because they want to make more sound when you hit off the ground. You know, they want to hear that like slam. They usually have like just wood and like a thin mat over it as well. So, but yeah, it's a really interesting room, and especially if it is related to this dude as well. The floor of the ring is sturdy. Nothing suspicious here. There are posts in the 4 corners. It looks like they're lit from within. Lit from within? They're lit from within. Okay. A hole about the size of a window. It's dark inside. I can't see anything. Same thing over here. What about this door over here? There's a passage on the other side. What should I do? Enter the passage? I guess so. There's also like ring mats on the outside too, just in case people fall out of the ring. Oh. Yeah, I guess they don't want us to go in there. The passage? Hey, the entrance disappeared too. No, we what? We've been locked in? Wait, is it a fight? Find me, I'll blow them away. The lights? I hear something from the walls. Guys, get up on the mat. That's so scary. Oh my god, what the hell are you talking about? Is that lava? What the hell is this? What is that? It's like molten lava. There's liquid pouring in from the windows. It's magma. We're gonna be melted. That is crazy. That is a new definition of the floor is lava. Poor Gin. You gotta be shitting me. Is this not some, not me a monster? What do you even do about this? Seems like your forte, Sarah. Huh? Just take a look around the room. Use your sharp eyes to identify anything suspicious. I saw a knife on the ground and there's a rope in the corner. Anything suspicious? Then let your friendly policeman and company be your arms and legs to solve the puzzle. Understood, I'll try. Okay, I guess so. So I guess we're gonna be solving puzzles in this way too? So there's like a knife, there's at least a shadow of a knife in the middle of the floor here. Liquid is streaming forcefully beneath the ring. There's a strange shadow on the ground. What's this shadow? Is there something on the ceiling? Inspect the ceiling? The fact that there's a shadow means there's something blocking the lights. I'll take a look at the ceiling. Oh, it is like a little knife, yeah. There's a knife stuck to the ceiling.
There really is. It'll be dangerous if it falls. Is it a trap?
No, don't you think we need it for this puzzle?
That's possible.
But even Katara wasn't tall enough to reach that.
Anybody got any ideas?
So maybe we could get someone on their shoulders, maybe? The height of the liquid is really slowly rising, so...
Damn it just keeps rising. What should we do? If there's a knife in the ceiling, I'll hit it with a shoe and knock it down?
Well, let's see some guys. I love this character's design so much. Love the color of the hair. I know. This is a boxing, right? Maybe if we duke it out together with... I don't think that's going to work either. I was thinking stand on someone's shoulders, but maybe throw something at it could work too. I'm able to reach it if I jump off the ropes. I don't trust that completely.
I know. I'll check the floor real close, woof.
So I think maybe throw something at it might work.
There's a knife in the ceiling. I'll hit it with my shoe and knock it down.
Sure, try that. Oh no, good, I couldn't hit it all. My hands are shaking for the pressure. I can't bear this kind of tension. Relax, take a deep breath and think of another approach, okay? Right. Anyway, better not ask Anzu to do anything right now. It's okay, Anzu. It's totally okay. The hide liquid is slowly rising. It's okay, Sarah. I know you can solve this room. Point at anything you think suspicious. Only okay. What about the rope over here then? Some sort of white cord. A cord connected to the back left post. Inspect. What? The back left post has some sort of power cord on it? Hey, you find something? Perfect. Ranmaru, check that power cord over there. I like Ranmaru. Whoa, the post lit up. I see it's being lit from within. The other posts are going the same way. Now this is kind of suspicious. That's true. Alright, check the posts some more, Sarah. Do you think of a plan in the meantime? So... Oh god, the lava is rising again. The liquid is creeping onto the stage. The level's risen. This is bad. Colorful ropes around the ring. These colors mean something. Maybe I should try touching them? Not right now. I thought I'd check the term with the front right okay, let's check it. It doesn't look unusual, but... Maybe we can check the light over here then? Does this look unusual? Let's check. If the other one says it looks unusual, then we know then all of them just don't look unusual. If this one says also the same thing. Okay, let's just inspect this then. Didn't really find anything of note. We are in trouble. Shit, the hell are we gonna do about this? We are in deep trouble. So maybe it doesn't have anything to do with that. Like, can we try jumping off the ropes? I have a save just a little bit before this, so we'll be fine. You got it? You seriously got it that way? I did not expect that whatsoever. Like, again, ropes can have, like, especially if they're cable ropes, can have, like, a lot of, like, torque and momentum. But I didn't expect it, and that's impressive. Flying that far with piss poor elastic ropes, so they're elastic ropes as well. As far as my expectations, these seem pretty bouncy. Now the question is, how to use that knife? Got to have an epiphany. Sarah found the precious item for us after all. So now we have the knife. The hide liquid is slowly rising. There must be a hint of solving in this room. Maybe something to do with the cord again? Like maybe we cut the cord? Oh god, like it's gonna electrocute us? Wait, hold on a second. She said to inspect the ropes here. Do these colors mean something? Should I try to... Are they electrified? Are the different colored ropes that hint to this puzzle? I'll grab them and investigate. These ropes, some of them are soft and some of them are hard. There's two types of ropes. Now, why, Wolf? Not sure about that part. Could there be something inside of them? I actually think that too. Maybe we could use the knife. Then we should open up the ropes and look inside. Well, but I doubt the hard ropes could be cut, even with something sharp. Perhaps we should try cutting the soft ropes at least. I actually do agree with Mai. It's possible with the proper tool. Oh my god, it's seeping in. It's up to my feet. Oh, get to the center. Get to the center. Yes, please do, Mai. Please cut it. I love the sprite as well. What did that do? I sliced them nicely, Sarah. She looks lackadaisical, but she works fast. Yes, okay. And you know what's so cool about this? Having them work together almost instantly all together. I know they already did that with the combat stuff, but even here now with this, they're all working together again. It does build up like at least like not even trust, but like a is it wrong to say like an anxiety camaraderie where it's like we know that in these situations at least they can like be trusted in these situations, you know what I mean? To help. These 4 posts got colored in. Oh. Seems the ropes themselves are power cords. And cutting the extraneous cords made them light up in the proper colors. I don't get it, but what's that mean? It means we're probably getting closer to the solution of the puzzle. I'm so worried. Exactly, these posts and this puzzle. These colors must be hiding the answer. But the liquid's gonna come in again. Any more and we're in trouble. Finish this, Miss Sarah. What does this mean, though? What does this mean? Should we... I have no... Wait, should we ask everyone else? So this is definitely not gonna be it. This is definitely... Have you found some... There's a switch on the back left post. Should I press it? Sure. It looks like we're pressing the switch. You can change the color of the post. What color should I change it to? Yellow. Yellow.
Because the ropes, right? Because the yellow ropes, right? The yellow ropes. Thanks, Mom. That'll do. Roger that. Right? Right? No? We did it. Okay. Okay, it was color-coded. Oh my god. These games are so intense, but so enjoyable. Just like the combat game as well. I know like we've done stuff already in this game that relates to like different puzzles and things like this as well and stuff like that. But never like this intense with this many moving parts and like stuff like this too. And like at this level. The mini game with the combat was great too. This is great. Man, this just makes it like so much even more fun than it already was, which is crazy because it was already a really fun game. Did we solve it? Bravo, Sarah. That was everyone as well. I took everyone's suggestions over and over again. And Ron Morrow did a lot actually. Is everybody okay? Where's Hinako?
You don't mean... I'm right here. Don't startle me. If you get too far away, your collar will explode, you know.
No need to be that cautious. The paired collars can go as far as a room apart. Or just a room? And where'd you hear that? Huh? Didn't Midori tell you? You didn't tell us. Hey, you got a sec? Seems to me there's a difference in what information you guys got. That is very true. So maybe we can like confer with each other a little bit.
Oh, come to think of it. Why would that be? Midori talked us together.
Maybe there's info you heard, but also memories you were programmed with. That could be the case too. Because they're able to do that, right? They're able to implant different things in people's minds, in these dolls' minds. So on top of the shared info, you were given each a special knowledge.
Special knowledge?
You serious?
Well, don't hide it, damn, tell us. I mean, how do we know what's special info? Right. It's best we pretend we don't know for now. Each of us has been given unique value. That's how it is, right? Sarah Senpai?
So Hinako really wants to keep these things close to the chest. I don't think it thinks in terms of value. We literally said this. Unique value, Hinako. We aren't viewing you with a calculating eye like that. Yeah, I've said this since the start of the game. That's my mentality. We're all victims, aren't we? Human or doll doesn't matter. And I also agree with this too. Man, Ranmara is so cool. What a cool design. Hey, your master's pretty cool, eh? Your master? Oh, like, yeah, because we're technically their master, like... I love that, like, wait, that's why Ranmara stopped. He's like, wow, Sarah's pretty cool. You know, that's kind of cute. That's cute. Shouldn't we go to the next room? Yeah, not really good time, room to rest in. Let's move. Yeah, so, again, as I said, these mini games are really, really fun. They're really, really exciting. It's been like a more than enjoyable experience adding the again, because I know we've done mini games before, and we've done like, you know, panic inducing games, and we've like done the fun mini games like the, you know, whether the dancing game or like the hide and seek game. We've played mini games before, right? But I really feel like one of the things that like they've ramped up here is kind of like this decision making process, like, and like thinking on your toes, and like, you know, valuing information that's needed versus not needed, all these things as well, like, you know, like trying to assess like what is needed in the moment and what's not, what is unnecessary, what's necessary, like all the stuff that goes into this stuff as well. And what it does as well, it creates this like camaraderie between all these characters too as well, which I think is actually really, really special also. I quite enjoy it a lot actually. What's the next room going to be, I wonder? This passenger side, can we actually go here? Whoa! Jesus Christ, what's wrong with this game? It's one thing to have to know some real poor taster. Look, right in front of us now is death right there. Over there we have Joe's death. We have So smiling up there as well. We have Midori. It looks like he's doing a wave in the photo as well. This is absolutely horrific. And there's some bodies I don't recognize here as well, of course. But this is just so dark. Jesus Christ. And here's the thing, I know like you guys like would definitely want me to click this stuff. I definitely want to see like what the painting of now. This is an edited photo. What would you make this for? It's edited photo? Damn it. Rico, don't look. It's just trying to provoke us. I know that, but I can't let it stand. Hanging this up for shits and giggles, I'll make you apologize to her in the afterlife, damn it. She's so correct. And the reason I clicked on it is because it's one of those things where like I know in terms of information, sometimes I won't click on that stuff. But like, really, it's one of those things where like story wise, we kind of like have to figure out what's happening here. Is that my wait? A painting of some scenery. I thought that was like our school or something. A painting of an unpainted section. These dark lines look almost like a coloring book picture. What the hell is that? A painting of it is an execution. The same device that was used for Maya and Kana's first trial. Oh, like the bed. Oh, Jesus. Kana, look away. Oh, thank you, KG. Don't Kana over here. Yes. It's not good to look at all. It's not good to even think about. What is this? Painting of some scenery. And another death as well. Pitiful painting of someone falling to the ground. That we don't know who they are. A painting of a woman collapsed in a pool of blood. This seems somehow familiar. A painting of Joe. Sarah, don't look. I'm alright. I won't be led astray by things like this anymore. And exactly, it's showing the level that she's gotten to. And that's why I'm clicking on these things, because I do think like it's important for the story, even though like I want to make it clear, like if the game was like, I don't know how do I say it, like if I felt like I don't know, it wasn't like a really important turning point in the story for like, understanding that these characters did die and they're trying to mess with us. Again, I probably wouldn't click on them either, but I think it's also the thing where like we do want to hear stuff like this. Like, I know it sounds weird to say, we do want to hear Sarah see this thing that they tried to mess with her with. We don't want her, I want to be clear, we do not want them to do this. We don't want them to show a picture of Joe's dead body. But I'm saying that like, story-wise, Sarah being like, I'm not being led astray by this is the best possible reaction to this. Yeah, I know, KG. I thank you so much, even though I don't want you to look. I know. I'm actually going to end the episode here before we go any further. And I know it's a morbid way to end the video, but like, we've ended that videos on more morbid things, I think, as well. The thing is like about what I mean by that whole situation there is like, Sarah has come out the other end of this in such a powerful way. And it's not good that she sees these pictures of Joe. Like it's very clearly still trying to sway us and trying to make us feel bad and trying to make us feel like horrible and all this stuff too. But what I will say as well is that I'm very glad that Sarah like can see that for what it is and what they're trying to do here, which is trying to mess with us, trying to make us feel something here as well. So is one of the main reasons why Sarah was able to move forward so powerfully, and I'm really, really proud of Sarah for this as well, and I don't want her to feel bad about this. What I can say as well that I really adore that like all in this moment we all kind of like banded together to make sure everyone was kind of safe and everyone was really happy, not happy, but safe and felt protected in this moment, because this is a scary moment to witness this stuff again. And I really do adore the fact that like every single person, KG and everyone was like trying to protect Kana, and everyone was trying to like make sure no one looked at what was happening here. Even KG was like, hey Sarah, don't look at this either. It really does show like how far they've come as characters with each other. And again, even on the base level, most people don't want each other to like gain trauma and to be traumatized by pictures like this. Of course they don't. It's on the base level. But it's really great that people like thought of this, the characters thought of this to be like, hey, look away and come over here, like Kana come over here is a really important line, because it's not just like Kana look away, it's like Kana come over here for a second. It gives her an action to do, so like she has like instead of just like look away is like, okay, I'm looking away, but like come over here is like, hey, you're with me now, you're over here, you're in a different space. Works a lot better as well. Yeah, this to me like is one of my favorite games I've ever played in the channel, and this whole part, like the last section kind of proved to me that this is one of the most well-written games, not just indie games of all time, most well-written games. But then this section, to me, proved to me how absolutely superb the design choices beyond just, and it is still writing, but I want to make clear it's also like mechanically as well that I want to say this too. But like in terms of writing and stuff, too, they had an amazing moment last time with So and all this stuff, and with all these things happening. But the reason I think the writing is so incredible as well is because, as I said, you could go two routes with this. You could have just the few remaining characters do another game and all this stuff too, and it would have been really desolate, and there would have been less people. And I think that like you could play with the idea that it's less dynamic and there's less people around the place, and it would be a little bit more depressing and all this stuff too. 110%. It's already going to be depressing. But they went a different route as well, which I just think is like a really interesting thing to do as well, which is inject another dose of life into the game. Because we've lost so many characters and lost so many people, injecting all these new interesting characters into the game, it almost like it's as I said, there's two ways you could go. You could go for the desolation type of feel of like there's not many people here, but we have hope. But now they're going for like we have hope, but also like there's this new life in terms of these characters. And the way they've done this is not just like bringing in new characters that are like
aren't we kooky, scary, terrifying characters? Midori is. But they've also introduced the characters in a way that like is instantly appealing to be around. And that is something that is like a testament to how good this game's writing is. The fact that almost instantly I'm like, I kind of like Ranmaru. I like these characters. I want to be around all these characters. They're adorable in some cases. Not all of them, but like they're adorable in some cases. They're cool in some cases. They have great designs. They are also victims too, and that's a big deal as well. Adding the whole element of like everybody here is a victim as well is a huge deal when it comes to this. And that's what I'm saying in terms of the writing. They have like not only endeared me to them in terms of design and like the way they act and stuff like this too, and all that stuff, but also when you realize like just like the stuff, because it's just if you follow a line, it's almost like following like a thread where you come from the start of the thread and you're like, this Reiko consciousness was real and felt real, and we felt sorry for her and we cried over her, and it was terrible watching her die. She felt something, she felt real, all these things. And we followed the thread all the way to here, and now we have these consciousness in these dolls and these dummies, and we can sit here and be like, oh, they're not real, but like we felt those emotions with Reiko, so we're carrying those emotions we have with the doll Reiko all the way over to here with these characters as well, which again makes us more susceptible. And it's not like, oh, it's tricking us. I'm saying it like it just means that like our hearts are already wired to feeling the thing that we felt with Reiko back then. And now we look to these characters and go, we can't just go, oh, they're not real. We now feel something for these characters. We see them as victims as well. We don't want them to get hurt. We don't want them to suffer. And that is not, again, trickery. I didn't mean to say like, oh, like, we're they got us, But I mean, like in writing, sometimes you do get that. You do get your audience. You do trap them in a situation. You do, play with their emotions in a way too. And in a way, that's what they kind of did here, which is like, it's really smart. It's like, hey, did you feel something for doll Reiko? Right? And it was intentionally trying to make you feel something for doll Reiko. It's like, yes, I did. Okay, then I know you're going to feel something for these characters. I can't imagine that the writer didn't just think of that. You know what I mean? Of course they did. Because Katara brought it up. Like, he knew, the writer of the story knew for a fact that we would be more inclined to feel comfortable around these new characters and actually enjoy the game in a way that's not just constant. There is anxiety all the time, but like there's less paranoia with these characters now because it's like, okay, they're also victims. If they betray us and run away, they will die, and all this stuff too. It makes it so that we can ease into these new characters because there's so many new characters being introduced without just constantly being like, as I said, we're not constantly just like fists up in the air going, come on, let's fight. I'll defend myself. I'll punch you if I have to. Although it felt like that at first, they did such a good job of like easing me in and being like, okay, yes, I don't trust this. Yes, I have anxiety over this. But because I know that these consciences can feel real, I now feel sorry for them. Because they're interesting characters and dynamic and funny and have like interesting quirks about them, I want to learn more about them. Because they each have their own personalities, I want to learn more about them. It makes it really easy to not just sit here all the time and be like, jumping at every shadow with these characters. It makes it instead that we can like look at these characters with suspicion and keep them at arm's length, but also at the same time too, use that arm's length to grab them if they fall. You know what I mean? That's the kind of way I would look at it. I really like that they've done this with these new characters, and they are interesting characters with great designs. You know what I mean? We got like the coolest, the crew, Ranmaru, in our team as well. But again, I don't remember all the names, so I'll learn the names as we go forward, just like I didn't remember all the names at first of the other characters. But I think the majority of them are just two characters I haven't taken to yet, like a Big Muscle Man and Glasses Guy. But I think it's just because Glasses Guy like is a bit suspicious out of the most of them. He's most suspicious, and then Muscle Guy like he seems a bit like forward. But again, like we could learn more about them as time goes on as well. You know what I mean? The whole, I never liked the whole thing of like, oh, you gonna kiss this person? Give me a smooch. It's like, okay, go away from me, please, sir. But I really love the characterizations that they've done here. And again, as I said, the design, the color coding is really fantastic too. The whole introduction to this new chapter of walking up the stairs and seeing a grave site and then seeing all these graves pop up out of nowhere. Psychologically, the game is 100% trying to mess with our minds all the time. And I think that like seeing a bunch of graves pop up out of the ground after we just had to say goodbye to more characters who have died is a way of like psychologically trying to like affect you. Like when we see a grave, we associate that with death. And you're thinking about the deaths that just happened as well. And when we open these coffins, Midori is in the coffin. The first time we open up, there's nothing there. The second time we open up the coffin, I want to make this clear. This is legitimately a top 5 scariest moment for me in a video game. And when I think of scary moments that happened to me in a video game over the time, I think of when I played Siren Blood Curse as like a teenager. And I remember playing Siren Blood Curse as a teenager. And
using the sight jacking mechanic, and I remember I was trapped in a cupboard in the game for about an hour because I was too afraid to leave. That was one of the most terrifying moments ever. And I could do like a whole bunch of moments that terrify me in games. Crimson Heads in Resident Evil are a big deal with that as well. Or, Mr. X in the original and the new Resident, those things are scary, right? But like, this was scary on another level. The way that they drew the eyes, the way that they panned up and like they had the character just staring right at you, this may sound cheesy and you guys may feel like it's cheesy, but it genuinely felt like he was staring at me, not Sarah. I just think, I know this is like, again, when I said this, it's an effect of anything. When I'm looking at, right now on my wall, I have a framed photo of like, I have a framed photo. I'm just looking around here as you see that same effect of a framed photo of a character from the game called Eco, right? It's a beautiful game. You should play it. It's really gorgeous. When I move my head around, it follows you, right? That's the effect that the paintings have and drawings have and all this stuff as well. But in this case, it just felt different because I was moving my head around and because he has this striking stare, this terrifying stare, I genuinely felt like terrified. I felt like I was really worried and I didn't want him to look at me. I was genuinely just like, please leave me alone. And I think it's so powerful. I think the fact that the game can do that, immensely powerful. I'm actually so impressed that it can do something like that as well. It was terrifying. It was genuinely terrifying, and very effective in that sense as well. So the whole situation now is we have a new situation going on with these characters where these new characters are attached to us. Like we all got assigned a character and we're basically their quote unquote master. And we have to kill this Midori character to succeed in this main game. That's our choice. That's our game this time around. But we'll have to deal with monsters along the way and clearly puzzles along the way too. And as I already talked about it at length already, so I don't have to talk about too much. But first of all, I think the introduction of this like new character Midori is a really terrifying introduction. But I also think that the introduction of these other mini games is superb. Like it's great. I've talked about it already so much already, even before I even got into this final discussion. But I can just say that I love the camaraderie of like trying to take down a monster. Seeing like Ranmaru like try to trip him up, seeing people set him on fire from behind, seeing people like punch him, hit him with a shovel, get the weak point, and it feels good. It's it feels amazing. Seeing the mini game with the boxing ring, we cut it so close, but that was such a joyous moment. Again, this camaraderie, everyone was working together. It actually was like super super enjoyable, even if it was anxiety filled. And I think it's a really really great touch to the game. Adding, as I said, Midori, this Midori chase is very anxiety-filled too, because like while like I'm not as anxiety-filled about the characters surrounding us, the chase of Midori is very terrifying, and that's something that I am kind of like very weary about. I'm wandering around, like it's like what else does he have planned? Is it just a thing we just have to kill him, or is he going to do other stuff as well? But it's very clear to find him and to actually discover where he is, we're going to have to go through some really terrifying traps, like the lava trap there. He's not just going to pop out and be like, "Hello, here I am," Yeah, it's a really well done injection into the game. It's a really well done sequence into the game. I love the fact that they added like the new mini games, the chase of Midori, these new characters. All of this stuff is like really really well implemented into the game. So it's like one of those things where I can't in any way, shape, or form like I can't fault this game ever too much. Like the only criticism I have of this game ever is that I think that like they need to give like a save point in between chapters, which they did originally, but they don't anymore. That's the only critique I have, because it's one of those situations where like if anyone knows this channel, guys, I don't look for critiques. I don't go and try to find critiques, because I'm not like a reviewer. I'm not here to like sell you on a game. I'm here to react and to talk about and to discuss and do commentary over a game. It's not my job to sell you on a game. I couldn't give two Fs if you want to buy this game or not. Now, that sounds harsh. If you say, hey, I watched your playthrough and I bought this game, that's amazing. I want to make it clear. That's so fun. I've had people say that before. I saw your playthrough and I bought the game. Amazing. But I'm saying in terms of someone like being like, this has like a little minor flaw here. It's like, I don't usually like look for the little nitpick flaws in games, because if it doesn't affect my overall feeling of a game, like if I have like a little tiny problem with the game, like I don't usually like, I'm not usually sitting there going, oh, there's little parts annoying me, because like, it's like nitpicks to me like aren't fun critiques. I don't like, it's like if it's a small thing that doesn't even affect my enjoyment, I don't care. If it is something I want to critique, I will critique games. You see me do it in the past. I will talk about it like this. I don't like this aspect, I don't like this aspect, but I won't go searching for critiques. So for me now, it's one of those situations where like I can't just think of a flaw in this game. I'm having like such an amazing time, and I think it's absolutely incredible. It's so wonderful and beautiful and also painful and brutal at the same time. And again, it's so dynamic with all the things they introduce every single chapter, and you're worried about what's going to happen next, but at the same time too, you really want to just like be around these characters a lot. When you lose a character like So or now, it feels horrible. You want them to be around for longer. Like it's and they've done an effective job with that too. The fact that like I'm already missing So and now and all these characters, it's all done so effectively and it's all done so well. But yeah, like I think it's an amazing start to the chapter. I think it's an absolutely amazing, incredible start, and I'm terrified, but also as usual, terrified but excited. Terrified but absolutely excited to get into more of this as well. And just to put a pin in that there as well, because I worried that someone might be like, wait, he doesn't care if I play a game. When I say like I don't care if you buy a game or not, I'm saying that like if you bought a game and then you didn't like it and you said, well, Calvin said it was good. It's not, I don't see it as my issue. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where it's like, whatever, you bought the game based on like my enjoyment. We're not the same people. But that's what I more meant. Because like, I think it's one of those things where like, I don't see myself as a reviewer. I am giving my thoughts on the game and I do like technically review a game, but I'm not here to sell you on a game. Does that make sense? I'm not here to be like, you should buy this, you shouldn't buy this. I'm here to just enjoy this experience and be involved in it. And I'm not searching for like, oh, that's a flaw. If I see a flaw, I'll talk about it, but I'm not searching for something. I'm not going like, oh, that's bad. Because that's someone else's job, right? That's someone else's job. It's not my job. You know, I'm experiencing the game. I'm living within the game. I know it sounds cheesy, but I like to like when I'm playing a game, for the hour that I play it, the game is with me. I'm with it. This is the world now. You know what I mean? That's what I like to do with games. I like to be immersed in games and all that. But again, I'm not sure. Again, it's people are gonna be like, "Comment, that sounds so cheesy. It's so cheesy." And yeah, I don't care. It might be cheesy, but I like to feel like we are living in the game for an hour at least. You know what I mean? Even if like it's terrifying to do so. But yeah, really incredible start to this game. A chapter, really superb stuff. I think that what I'm most interested to see is how like the dynamics will change between the characters that we're with. Like how is Sarah and Romaro going to get like more kind of like, you know, acquainted with each other? Is there any of these dolls that are going to try to escape? Is there anyone who's going to like try and like argue with one another? Are people going to get along? There's so many things that they've done here, and that's why it's such a well-written thing. They've injected so much life into this that we have no idea where this could go after this. And I think it's actually really, really incredibly done. So yeah, if you want to see these videos early, you can do so on YouTube members or on Patreon for €1 or whatever it is in your currency. If you want to see your name in the text credits going by right now, that is €10 or whatever is in your currency. And if you want to hear your name read out at the end of every single video, that is €15 at the highest tier of my YouTube members and my Patreon. And I'd be so grateful always if you checked it out. And if you can't, it's okay too. Thanks so much first to the patrons at the highest tier, that being Typharo2, Jamie Bull, Janet the Banana, The Ghost of Inazuma, Malicious Felix, Yuld, Anusta, The Assassin, True Peanut Butter, Peter Shelson, Leon, High Kasparian, Neo Showerite, Leah 200, Malcolm Day, and at the highest tier of my YouTube members, Blasco and Lusanagi. See you soon. Bye-bye.